Hello everybody and welcome back to Chronically Fabulous. Today's video is going to be New Year's resolutions for the chronically ill. It feels weird sitting down and making this video because like it makes me think about all those people who are just like, oh, well, go to the hospital, oh, go see your doctor, oh, it's like you're not trying hard enough to feel better, like do more physio, things like that. And it just, that's not what this video is going to be about. This video is not about ways that you can make it easier to be chronically ill. It's not about telling other people to just go fuck themselves because they don't understand. It's not about that. This video is going to be about, why do I feel like I'm gonna cry? My New Year's resolution for 2016, and I know there's a lot of people this year saying, oh, like time is just an illusion and a construct made by the human society. No, it's not. We have just simply found a scale that makes it easier to tell how much of it is passing. Doesn't mean time doesn't exist, it's just we built the scale for it. Stuff still shifts. But that's not the point. My New Year's resolution for 2017 is to accept myself more. Because I still, for a lot of things, feel like I'm wrong. I want to accept myself more with a lot of different things. I want to accept that I'm not doing well in school, and that's alright, because even though I'm not doing well right now and I had to change my university plans, I have a plan still. I am still going where I wanted to go. It's just going to take me a little bit longer. I want to accept more the fact that I am polyamorous, because even though I'm open about it and I accept it to a certain extent, I'm still not, because of, it feels so fucking cliche to say like this, but because of like society's views and like how I was raised in society, I still feel like being polyamorous is wrong, and I want to accept my disability more. And that's not necessarily on like physical terms or emotional or mental terms or anything like strictly. I want to accept it more. And another thing that I need to work on this year is my patience. Jesus Christ. A lot of people blame, especially when you're chronically ill, a lot of people blame our short-temperedness on the fact that we're continuously tired and the fact that we're continuously sore. That's true. When you're sore your entire life, and you're gonna be sore your entire life, it's not exactly the best feeling, but at the same time, that only goes so far. And it's like any other like anger management thing, like any other like just centering your thoughts type of thing. You need to be able to control and know when it's okay to be upset and when it's just not justified. And I need to work on that so much. Like, I snap at people for fucking no reason. I get overly emotional, and I'm kind of quick to jump to conclusions, and it's not healthy. I can't keep doing that because it's gonna drive me fucking crazy. I don't know. But I want to talk mainly, because this is my chronic pain channel. Oh, also, I have a really quick question. A lot of people, especially from like my earlier videos, were saying that they really liked when I went on like rant tangents and would like rant about things. I was thinking about making a rant channel called Chronically Displeased. Would anybody be interested in that? Leave a like or like a comment down below or something and let me know. Because anybody who I'm like close to who I've talked about, they're like, oh my god, yes. But I want to talk in this video and make it a positive thing. For chronic illness in general, is like a lot of us need to learn patience. Like, I don't know a single person in my life who has any kind of chronic illness or chronic pain thing who hasn't gone through this. Every single fucking person I know has had someone come up to them and say, you don't look sick, you don't look like you have a problem, why are you parked in the disability spot? Why don't you try harder to get better? Stop being sick, take these vitamins, try this home remedy. And after you hear that from so many people, and like even me with like my first ever video on this fucking channel was teenage disability and public transit. People who can't see it and are not willing to learn are gonna be the most annoying people in the world to deal with. But you have to understand that ahead of time and decide whether or not it's worth it to even try and educate them. I'm sorry if the lighting is really, really weird right now. I'm filming next to a giant window, which is lighting up this side of my face beautifully, and then like a dark ass apartment on this side, so excuse me. I feel very rambly today. I don't know why. But this year my main New Year's resolution is patience. I need to learn to keep calm with things, and even if it's something that's legitimately upsetting me, even if it's pissing me off or it's making me upset, it doesn't give me the right to fly off the handle at someone. It doesn't give me the right to yell at someone or get upset with them over small things. Now, if it's something that you have continuously told someone to not do, but for the most part, for really big things, out of focus, for really big things and like needing to make things clear to people, especially with chronic illness, be patient. Like, I'm not gonna name his name, but I learned this year from this person that no matter what, people can change, and that's amazing to me. There was one of my ex-girlfriends, back when we were like grade 9, like start of high school, was dating a guy, and they broke up because he found out that she was bisexual, and he called her a sin because he was extremely homophobic. And this year he played a drag queen because people can change, and it's so amazing to see even a small thing like that where someone said something horrible and years later they have not only learned to accept it but learned to embrace it and bring awareness to something, and it's amazing. And it's the same thing for chronic illness and things like that. The more it's out there and the more that people know and the more that people are educated, I don't know what to say. Like, ignorance may be bliss, but education is power. And especially for the States right now, like, I really don't want to bring politics into this, but maybe on my other channel I'll have like a rant about this. But just like the idea that the majority of people who voted for the next US president-elect were white men between the ages of 18 and 30 with no college degree. And it doesn't even matter that they're white or they're that age, but the main thing that sticks out to me is the not having the college degree. And now a lot of people are saying that they regret a whole bunch of their decisions, voting for him, all that shit. And education is power, and people need to be able to know what's going on in the world, but at the same time you also need to know what's going on with yourself. It's scary to live in a world like this where people would much rather be ignorant and content with that rather than be educated and scared. Like, I don't know. Me personally, I know there's a lot of people who would much rather just be happy with what they know. But I am one of those people who, even if the information is gonna make me terrified, I would rather know than not know. Because I'm gonna find out anyways. You might as well tell me ahead of time. But I don't know. Sorry, this is a weird tangent to go off of. Like, oh, disabilities. Like, be comfortable with yourself. Educate people. Donald Trump is scary. Whatever. But anyway. I don't know. I like the community that's kind of been built with this channel so far. I've only got 46 subscribers. Kind of fucking community. But even still, like, 46 people, that's a fair number of people if you think of them, like, if all of them were in one room. Like, that's probably double or triple what my, like, public speaking thing was, because we were divided up into, like, sections and paths, and you could follow the paths, and the people who were in my room while there was, like, 5 other things going on, I had to compete with a politician for my time slot. So the fact that, like, 20 people showed up to my thing, I was like, oh my god. But just, where was I going with this? See, I told you earlier, I'm in a very rambly mood. But yeah, the community, there we go. The community that I have on here so far has been pretty damn open-minded and accepting, and especially on, oh god, what video is it? There's one video that has like a whole bunch of really awesome like comments and like stories and things like that people are sharing. I think it's probably my ehlers-danlos syndrome story one. I think I don't know. Oh my god, I need to go find that, and I'll link it if I can. But just, it's so nice to have people, even if they don't agree with me, put an opinion into proper words and make a proper argument, because there's no point calling people names and saying horrible things, because then you just solidify the person who you're talking to's bad vision of you. Like, if, we'll just use the Donald Trump thing again, because meh. If people are saying, actually, no, no. Let's use the Hillary Clinton one, where Donald Trump called Hillary Clinton a nasty woman in a debate. So the fact that people are now using that as the Hillary Clinton thing, where it's, oh, I'm a nasty woman, like, things like that can be kind of cool, and owning things and knowing where it came from and like building from it is good. Wow, I'm really fucking rambly today. Oh well. Sorry, let's backtrack to the original point of this video. Cool? So yeah, New Year's resolution. Oh my god, I need help with my rambling. This is why Anthony edits videos. But anyway, so what are your New Year's resolutions? Whether they're related to chronic pain or not, I would love to hear them down in the comments below. It's always really cool seeing like awesome stories and like ideas and stuff like that going. It's just, it's quite funny to read. But anyways, yeah, I'll try and find that video that I was talking about. But anyway, all of my social media is linked in the description down below. I have also linked my Ask down there, so that way people can ask questions anonymously, instead of, like, if you don't feel like you're comfortable enough to leave a video suggestion, especially if it's about sexuality, in the comments, you can leave it on my Ask and I will answer it then. I've been getting weird ones though, which is making me meh. Like, I want to make it very clear right now, before I get any more questions like that, I'm not making a video on what it's supposed to feel like the first time that you have sex, because I can't answer that, because it's not the same for everybody else. I'd be perfectly fine sharing my first time story because it's funny, but at the same time I can't tell anybody this, like, in this order, this is what's gonna feel like and what it's gonna be like and who, like, what your partner is gonna be doing for the first time. I can't do that, because there's no black and white for sex, there's no black and white for your partner, there's no black and white for you. Like, there's so many people I know who, like, bailed on their first time because you think you're ready for it, and then you get to that moment where you're about to jump in feet first, there you go, and they bail because they realize that they're not ready for it. And that's okay. Like, no one has a right to tell you, no, you have to continue with this. Your partner especially does not have that right, and they should accept if you say, no, I'm not ready for this. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys next weekend. It's Emily from Chronically Fabulous. Happy New Year's!